very somber. Like I said, I was at it last year. It's hard to believe a whole year has passed. Something else we were at last year was the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life, which was supposed to be tonight. And so we want to bring up Joe Rios from the American Cancer Society. He's the Relay for Life event chair, right, Joe?
Yep, event chair.
So first of all, it's been a little bit, and how are you feeling this morning? I mean, we've all been struggling, and I know you've been mentally preparing for not having a Relay for Life this year. But again, how's it feel for you guys this morning? And I know that you're doing a virtual thing, right?
Yeah, we're doing a virtual thing. You know, it's truly a unprecedented situation for us at American Cancer Society, and having to, plan a virtual Relay for Life, this year. This coronavirus pandemic is really affecting all of our families, especially our business, our communities, our way of life that we used to know it. And I was talking to somebody the other day about having to re-engineer Relay this year because we had, about maybe 45 days ago, we had to postpone it. And, since the public health emergency was declared, we had to postpone that. And in fact, like you said, today is the day that Relay was originally scheduled. So, I was talking to this person, and he asked me why, and told me to, in this COVID times, to really evaluate my priorities. And I basically said, our cancer patients really need us to continue to fight. To open up the American Cancer Office, because it's been closed since the declaration. Cancer, patients and survivors still need to look for wigs or for scarves. And at the same time, we need to protect our survivors during this time, and as well as the caregivers who are most vulnerable during this time. So how do you plan an event, right? So we, of course, have to plan it very carefully. We feel like having a virtual Relay for Life live on KOAM, it would be the safest way to have Relay and to continue to fight so we can find a cure. The few of us that's gonna keep us going through these hard times is really actually when we get back to the reason why we Relay. You ask yourself, why do we need to continue on with Relay? What's your reason? What's my reason? My reason is I Relay for my mom's sister, Auntie Rit, her daughter, who both died of cancer, stomach cancer. In fact, Christy Snoxton there at KUAM relays because, she's a survivor, and her family has a big history of cancer. So there's so many caregivers and survivors who, have a similar reason, and they have a personal connection to cancer. So, and gosh, the office received 2 referral patients that just got diagnosed last week. So, I bet when we get back to the reason why we Relay, why we participate, why we raise funds, why we get together, there's no way that COVID-19 can stop us from continuing this awesome fight. It's been tough, real tough. COVID just came along, but we've been dealing with cancer for years. In fact, American Cancer Society office has been in Guam for 50 years this year. The relayers, the team captains, survivors, caregivers, they have what it takes to, to continue to fight. So we're getting closer to a cure in so many different areas. So, we will find a cure, and we will be better on the other side of COVID. You know why? Because our cancer patients need us. So that's why, we're planning this virtual Relay. We want to, announce today officially the program, Virtual Relay for Life Guam 2020 on KUAM and TV8 and the digital platforms. We want to, get the teams back together again. You need to contact Tina or myself, and I want to join in over the next few weeks leading up to our first ever Virtual Relay for Life program. Saturday, June 27, 6:30 p.m. on KOAM. Yeah, the funds raised will help continue to fund research so that we can find a cure even during this pandemic times. Research is still ongoing.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. I know we're really excited about partnering with you guys as we have done over the last several years and doing what we can to show our support.
I miss it. It's just it's weird to not, because I always do the opening ceremony, and it's just something that every year it's my calendar. Hey, we're in May, and it just when you talk about who do you relay for, I mean, unfortunately, me personally and so many of my friends and family, we've all been touched by not just one, death from cancer, not just two even. I mean, both of my mom's sisters have passed from cancer within the last 5 years. My Pari Savage K passed. Lenny Ramirez, one of our KWM family, is currently fighting cancer. Of course, Christy St. Augustine. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. And
Goes on.
I mean, it's tragic that cancer has touched so many of our lives, but it's also inspiring that we all continue to kind of dig in and to square up and fight this disease. I hate it so much.
Yeah, definitely. And, especially, in this day and age with everyone focusing on, the pandemic, at the same time, cancer doesn't stop. It doesn't sleep. So that's why we can't either. We can't stop what we're doing.
Amen, Joe. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Joe.
Hey, you're a COVID hero, you guys, American Cancer Society. Everybody thousands of you guys, we always see you every Relay for Life. You guys are barbecuing. You're having a good time. We're there to show the support, with the Luminaria and the survivors. And it's definitely something I'm really, really missing.
Yeah, and we want to bring it back, and the safest way to do so is through this virtual relay program that we'll have on KOAM.
Okay.
Thank
We'll
you,
be sure
Joe.
to share
Thank you,
with
Chris.
everybody more information as we get closer and closer.
Right.
Thanks,
Definitely.
Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Rita.
Wash your hands.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, there you go, Joe Rios from American Cancer Society. Thank you guys so much. We gotta jump off and make way for the Attorney General's press conference, where our